Hello everyone! I'm here today at Dub Customs, as you can see behind me, in the M2, loving it, to see my Radical, which is being wrapped. It has been, up to this point, it's been white, which I thought was a bit boring, so maybe we can make it a bit more interesting colour, make it stand out a little bit from everyone else, even if I am at the back of the pack, we shall see. Don't know about that yet, but I thought, let's make it look good. So, here it is. The guys from 360 dropped it off, because obviously you can't drive it on the road, and let's have a look inside. Inside Dub Customs, and behind me you have my SR3, which the front clam there is part of the colour it's going to be. We're doing a little bit of a funky design, but that is the main colour. And the SR3 is basically got a Hayabusa engine in it, tuned up to 260 horsepower, weighs about 550 kilos, so 0 to 60 is about 3.1 seconds, top speed's about 140, something like that, but that's mainly limited because we've got tons and tons of aero. None of which is on the car at the moment, but let's have a little around. And then here we have to do all these little bits so that when you clamp it all back together and they've wrapped everything else, it'll look blue and you won't have too much white, or preferably no white, showing through. It's a race car, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just want it to look right from about here, but we're going to all the extra effort, detail here, to make sure it's all done properly. Slick tyres, sticky. They have their own problem. Left all this crud here from the track. When you're driving along, you pick up bits of rubber and it sticks like nobody's business. Yeah, see, there's a bit of rubber. Inside the car, we have driver's seat. I've still got the passenger seat. Lots of people take out this whole thing and just put in one seat to save a bit of weight, but I quite like to be able to scare a few people or have an instructor and stuff like that. This here is the insert that goes in this seat, and basically you get a big plastic bag, mix up some highly noxious chemicals, they expand and form a foam, then you wrap it in a fireproof tape. Put little stripes on it to make it look nice, but it looks a bit botched, but that is pretty much the best way of getting it to fit exactly your body. Over here, we have the steering wheel, which just pops off with this sort of quick release. Okay. Can't really get in the car once you've got the seat in without taking that off. And we've got the display up here, things like water temperature, all that sort of stuff, and then it has, as you can see here, a little GPS unit, so you can get lap times, splits, and all that sort of thing. Your ignition switch, start button, essential fuses, lights. I don't have lights on this car at the moment, but you can have them. As you can see on the front, they're just little bits of paper. That's your master power switch. This is for the fire extinguisher, and then that one over there is brake bias, which you can wind forward and backwards just like this. On the SR3 it actually works. On the SR1 it was liable to put you into a hedge because you couldn't get far enough forwards. But this one is good. Behind me we have the engine cover, and you can this is quite a good example of how this works. You basically do lots of little pieces to make the right shape. You can see it's all very neat. But this is all going to be one colour. that is it all wrapping up here at Dub Customs. The next time I see this car, just been going over with one of the guys all the little bits that we're going to do, all the kind of stripes and which bit to do red and whatever. And actually over here you can see the sorts of little things, details that just really sort of stand out. We're just filling in the little logo there, so that was quite cool. But yeah, I'm going to go home, and the next time I'm going to see this car, it's probably going to be at Silverstone, and it's going to be finished. Good morning, everyone. We are at Silverstone. I'm here for another test day. It is race weekend, although no thanks to Radical. I'm not racing this weekend. They originally told me I was racing on Saturday, so I booked everything for me racing on Saturday, and then it's 1 race on Saturday, 2 races on Sunday. So I'm here for the test day, but that is all. But behind me, you can see the finished wrap on my Radical SR3. Thank you very much for Dub Customs. Doing a good job. And I think it looks pretty sick. I will show you in a minute. They are just changing some springs, so we don't have the car completely together, but it's looking pretty sick.